She's not just got skin and bones. I mean, she was a very lean child, but now she's actually got mass on there. And she started back with her balancing, she started back with her standing, she started back with taking steps. The step was nice, but the push down, well, that sucked. Maybe 1 in 10, 1 in 15, 1 in 20 we would get standing for a couple of seconds. Now it's every single time she can stand. Now she can stand there and start to control her hips, control her body, control where she is. Now that's a precursor to taking steps and controlling your steps. She's not the same child. She's completely improved. She's stronger, she's more conditioned, she can go longer because she's eating more. So she's got more natural energy. She's bigger, so she's not using all of her muscles to do simple things. She's totally different in every which way.
What are the balance? Balance. Fix the pelvis. Fix the pelvis. Come on. Now, lean forwards and take a step. Good girl. Always keep forwards. Over that leg. Pick up the next one. Go. Get the leg down. Stop dropping on that side before you take it down onto the floor, honey. No. Balance. Balance. And pick up. Massive step, right? Can you see the problem there? Yeah, okay. So we keep those little birdie steps, correct? Correct? I need you to answer me so I know that you're listening. Okay, thank you. Good. That's what I'm talking about. Get your head in the game, kiddo. Balance, control, take a step. We're not going to take the step until I say take. We balance, we control, we take a step. Good. We balance, we control, we take a step. Good. I don't care where it goes, but just taking the step is important. We balance, we balance, we control, we take a step. Don't over lean, that was way too much leaning. Come on. We balance, we control, we take a step. Good. Don't care where it goes. Taking it is just what's important. Take your weight over this leg. We balance, we control, we take a step. Good. Now, we're going to slowly bend the knees, hands to the floor. Slowly bend the knees, control. Hands down. Nice.
Good job, Izzy.
You get a little break after that, honey. Give me fives.
Yay!
Next year for me is about Isabella learning not just how to stand, balance and take steps, but also how to be functional, how to be a functional part of the household, how to get her own water, get her own juice, get to the table herself from the sofa, transitioning into her walker, getting to the table and walking her little booty over there and getting it done. So for me, that next year is all about the transitions, because that's going to build up confidence and pride. If we can build up confidence and pride, then we can build up a want to do more. Then we can build up the ability to push yourself. Why should she push herself just now when everything's so hard? When all she can do is stand for 20 seconds and take 1 step, 2 steps. It doesn't mean anything to her. It has to mean something. It has to be tangible. Otherwise, what's the point? What is the point in us doing a motorbike license and then not having a motorbike? What's the point in learning to drive a car, spending all the time, the effort, and never doing it? What's the point in going to university to get a degree in business and then being a surfer? If that's what you want to do, that's great. But you've wasted what you focused on. And that's what we've got to do now. We have caused focus. We've caused her to understand how her muscle works, understand how her body's working, understand how she can progress, and now what we've got to do is make it functional. What are you going to do with it? What do you want to do with it? What would you like to do? I'd like to be able to walk in my walker. Right? You can walk in your walker. Get in it, get on with it. And it sounds really horrible, but that's really a big case of it now. It's like, to get her over her fear of doing something, we almost have to turn around and say, well, get on with it then. Not over-nurture, but actually just say to her, give it a go. Do the same thing with the function as we did with the strength. And that's say, make a mistake. Learn from your mistake, learn from your error, learn from what you can't do, and learn from that and move it forwards. So my next mid-term goal for her is to be functional. My long-term goal, year 3, year 4, year 5, would be sticks, would be canes, would be starting to be independent indoors, potentially without any devices at all. There's a goal. Is it possible? Anything's possible. Are we going to get there? We don't know. We don't know what the body's going to do. She will walk one way or the other. It's just where that is. And sometimes we need them to be a little bit older so they understand it. And it doesn't mean that, Dr. Parks says that 18 months is the most important point. And neuroplasticity-wise, we see that exactly the same in all the kids. The first 18 months, you need to put as many patterns in them, get as much strength, as much understanding. But if I was at university studying now, I would be a much better student than I was if I was 18, 17, 19, because I'm more focused on what I am wanting to do. I'm goal-orientated. And that's what we've got to make her goal-orientated. So it might take her till she's 12, but that's because mentally she's come round to it. Maturity has increased. She understands that she's got the ability, and now she's not quite so scared. So her long term is to walk in sticks and potentially be independent. But her short term is definitely to be using her walker, walking on her own, transitioning, getting in and out of bed, going to the toilet, trying to get onto chairs on her own. We have to make her independent. We have to let her flourish and grow. She's like a flower that's in a bud phase just now. She just needs to open up and let herself bloom and grow.
Bringing her back